stall a little bit longer, but looks like Yumla is alive, so this team should be fine for now. As another team fan is starting. Woke's able to take the jump pad out. As Magnus Opus is here for the third party, it looks like Reformed Player is going to be the one to go down here. Nessius low. He does get tagged by the Twins Rush here. Now with the Peacemaker, 2202 actually. He got bat skilled outside of it. Sorry, that was just so funny looking. He gets bat skilled on his own Peacemaker. And it looks like here, as these two teams are just going to awkwardly posture here. Going to see some poke going on from both sides, but the healing plate has been activated here. One bike is going to go through. Oh my god, the bike combo lands into the wall stone. 2202 has no time to even use a Peacemaker, it looks like. And with the ulti to come through here with Shiggy Arc, it's not actually going to land onto anyone, but again, that wall is just the doom of Lol Queen, it looks like here. And now Sukira is all on their lonesome here. Getting a lot of return damage here, but Nessius is still full HP and able to provide that healing for the team. He is going to chase down the Dema here. It looks like just a couple more abilities and they should go down. There we go. The last Magnus bonk. Very, very crowded. Maybe look at Chapel. Poor Chibi Arc is stuck in the corner. No one go in the bush, please. Leave him alone. Oh my god. He could have the craziest third party if he wants to, as this fight is totally broken out here. Striker able to, you know, get the catwalk onto the backline here. Delinko now on the run. So unfortunately, Bianca fans are going to lose 2 members as Chibi Arc just gets to watch from the side for fun. Delinko, is he going to take the Charm of the Nomad into the bush? Please. No! Chibi, go back!
Oh, I think Chibi Arc needs to find a way. Yeah, actually, I like this as well. Wait at the edge of dock. Lumi will likely run into red, and he should be able to pick it up. Yeah, zoom, right past Delinko. And then now Chibi Arc should be able to find this, but look at that, Moldivers, they're on it. They're positioning for Lumi. They know what's going on. Meanwhile, over in Warehouse, the fight is broken out. Nine cash drop to FL Superior, getting brought low. Yamla wailing on him, so is Nine. Meanwhile, on the other side, Jast is going to find some return fire to get Superior out of there. Frankie not quite connecting on the bike flip. Peacemaker is going to come out after one goes down, so Nine getting sniped by the spare tire. Meanwhile, Jas kiting it out wonderfully against Yamla and Nazimi, down to a 2v2. Frankie Doodle, Jas, what can you do here as Dino Dance is positioning back to try and get this revive off? Can they get Nine up, or will Jas be able to test it? Actually opting for the White Lily, looking for an angle on the Frankie. But now on the front side, Jas is left all alone. Frankie and Jas completely split off from each other, not playing together. Frankie finding a bike combination, takes down Yamla. Now in a 1v1, Frankie and Nazimi. Frankie has a huge advantage position here. And yeah, he's going to be able to clean it up. No Flame coming out on top over Dino Dance. But Dino Dance, look at how many points they racked up this game. My goodness, they've just been killing them all.
Yeah, that's crazy. Being the ones getting the first card, being the victors of that whole engagement, as Namja having to respawn his teammates, it looks like. Looking a little scary, though, because Dino Dance is in the area.
Yeah, and they're going to spot out Dino Dance here. And fortunately, they're able to get away for the time being, but a little bit of return fire actually from Whoa!
Oh my!
Oh my god! What the? Namja fighting 3-man duck dive into Surf's up. It's gonna be a clean wipe. Yamla, I don't think you're gonna. Well, hold on. I've seen crazier things. They're not gonna hyperloop. But now look, Magnus Opus on the gatekeep. How do they approach? Form player prepping the Q2. Bianca, the Bianca blanking in with the Reign of the Vampire Queen, but not going to connect onto anybody as the carry blocks it. Now the fight is just pure scrap fest. Nessius getting flipped. Does he go down? No, Nessius staying alive, just barely. So Magnus Opus winning out on this fight, but now No Flame coming in with the best 2 members looking to clean up what they can. But it's so hard to tell what's going on. It's so Superior goes down. Okay, I couldn't really tell what was going on. But yeah, Superior falling down. I mean, if you're looking at a scrap fest, these are all characters that want to do it. Jas keeps stunning over and over again, preventing this revive from happening. And now they're going to have to deal with Jas before they get this revive off, as they realize he's just going to continue being a menace. Lol Queen waiting inside the square. They have a huge timer advantage. They might be able to win out on all of this with timer due to Jas being an absolute menace. Nessie is gonna pop the timer. I think Chibi Arc will too. Now it's a 2v1.
Oh, wait, they don't have timer either.
3 seconds left. They don't have timer either. What the heck is happening? Oh my god! What just happened? But only time will tell. A box spawning in pond as it reopens as well. That's also going to be a point of contention as Superior. Oh no, the bike from hell actually gonna land on the back as well into the bike flip, and oh my goodness, Jas was not allowed to play. Frankie is jumping ship. He's seen enough. He's heard enough. It's time to go, as Superior will be the scapegoat to a lot. Maybe not as moles, but as who they are on what they're playing. And now posturing has begun. Double guillotines drop down. Squirtle clearing them out with vision. Clip pushing forward, trying to find some damage. Guard and reverse and Diamond Shard now invested by Striker. A little bit of shielding coming down from Nongja. Wogue's trying to find some damage. A little angle from a cliff, but he actually lands his dash into the wall. So, on the other side of things, Nongja is going to be the first to go down. Striker trying to find a way onto Squirtle. They do manage to get onto him and take him down, but at what cost? It's just too far gone. And now Striker all on his lonesome. He's not going to be able to do anything here, as Clip should have enough damage just on his own to take him out. And yeah, Bianca fans just look ill for the time being. A lot of kills getting swapped around on the board. It's going to be hard for teams to catch up when everybody's racking up points this much in unison. Molldivers do have a lot of points now. Dino Dance on the back, but it's Superior finds an engagement onto 9i Cash. Root coming in response. 9i beaten up before he can activate his ultimate, so they find the kill on a 9i, now looking to push forward, but with the White Lily, whoa, Yamla soaring forward into Superior, recognizes the advantage state he's in, as Superior is completely cut off from the rest of his team. Fortunately for both of these teams, it is still night 2, so...
This before, nothing you can do about that one. As 9i Cash gets a kill of his own, I think, on the backside, coming in for the third party here. Frankie does explode, and now it's going to be a 1v2. 9i Cash does have 3 VF items, but I don't know if it's going to be enough here against a Hyunwoo with the Lenny. And looking at his timer, I don't think he can withstand either of these guys. Yeah, he's slowly getting chunked. It is going to be lights up for Dino Dance here in just a moment. Having only 4 seconds left, just not able to have enough damage here to take him down.
Yeah, it's going to come down to we'll see what happens. Looks like Chibiark's looking at a little flank angle, going to try and use the White Lily above them. Let's see if they can time this engagement together. White Lily, here it is, in he goes. Molldivers, where are you going to position? What are you going to do? Looking to focus down Nessius, but now Gracefell going in. Chibiark following suit. Roundja able to maintain distance. Spacing is immaculate from the likes of the Molldivers. They are not able to touch these carries. Nongja and Woke staying back so well. Striker doing a good job of locking them up there in that middle part, but now Chibiark all in his lonesome. He's not going to be able to do this. Molldivers playing around the flank. Quite enough damage to fully take him down. Just waiting for another queen. Will it connect? No, HRQ with a little cross-up action, actually. At what point do you think Uzma? Yeah, he's going to use the castle defensively. HRQ blinking forward, so HRQ finding kill into Uzma. Now Kisu with a full range uppercut coming through, but Liper also hyper looping on in. Kisu finding the kill, now down to a one-on-one between him and Liper. Guard reverse, baited out, and now at that point, that's when the intimidation tactic comes through. But what the heck? 9i's here. Boom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I like how he had the same reaction to that. Yeah, 9i having a little bit of fun trying to pick up some kills. It's a little risky. Looks like Dino Dance might have an angle here on No Flame. Nimrod's gate comes down, but 9i fakes him out. After the White Lily finds the wall stun. My goodness, Superior getting chunked. Down goes Jasp. And the duo is left on the run. Nimrod's gate. Nazemi takes it, trying to find some more action here. They're going to chase them in red here, actually. How far would triple this all the way, it seems. Superior looking to scrap it out, but he gets brought down. Frankie Doodle now left alone. 3v1, White Lily. It's not going to help you. In the wall you go, down you go. Dino Dancer. What? He wants the smoke, and he wants it now. What Dino Dance needs to do is put a leash on him, because he is going to go crazy. So yeah, it looks like Dino Dance opted to hyperloop in here and take the fight in the temp zone instead of a final zone. They like Forest a little more, lots more walls for them to play around. Nimrod's gate going down, but nobody's going to take it quite yet. They're looking to take down Striker first, actually. A lot of damage coming down onto him. Domlock, a big Twilight heist. Backside is injured. 9i, quick spin, not able to get onto the... Oh
my god!
Double kill for 9i Cash! And what the heck just happened?
items in comparison to Palm. How on earth are you gonna try coming over the disadvantage that you have? Girl and Bubble being invested from J-Tank. Damage output between the two Rios going in favor of Team Trigger right now. Auto attacks going all the way through. Taunt is pretty good. Galazor still doesn't get taken down. And all the ultimates from both of our tanks have been invested. Can anybody actually get the kill? Hashida trying to land whatever he can, but it's just not gonna work. He desperately needs that Calorie Cyclone, but the Bubble, the Wilson's gonna knock down the Aya. Hashida is dead. We are down to 2 for Trifecta, and I think this is it. Team Trigger, they've just got the control, never letting go of the pressure, never letting this team walk up, and by the time they can, it's just too late. Palm will go down, and down goes PBB as well. Game 1 goes to Team Trigger, 24.5 TS. GG.
So what you could do is play one of your off comps, and then use your like main comp to really put some pressure on these off comps, as we do see Griff starting the game with a bang. I mean, this Mathathon has no chance of escaping, I'd have to assume. Stop coming out, actually. But yeah, you do have the
That invulnerable 17 versus 1 is the funniest thing I will never.
Nothing are we seeing at Dylan nowadays? Absolutely not. So I'm really thankful to Cats a Fearless tournament, as we do see Songso. What a wait! Whoa! Hold up! Beautiful cube coming out, but is there enough follow-up? We do see J-Tank going down. Galazor probably going down too, about to make a post about his character being weak. But
Galazor,
late time Ninja Strike coming out, and oh, that's really unfortunate. Esther not going to be able to make it out. So we will own. Wait, yeah, okay. Esther not going to be able to make it out. Oh my goodness! What an engage coming out from Team Wild Tempest. Asterio going huge, and then the Tsubame Gaishi to follow up. That was insane.
Oh, the double tag on the Tsubame Gaishi onto the 2 squishy targets of Team Trigger. Bowser's gonna try to fight it out up against Dylan. He's missing a lot of his Rankeki, trying to get the stacks up, but Dylan can just hop on away if he really wants to. Yeah, he might not have the credits to res his teammates back up, but if he stays alive, that's still gonna be a threat. Noelle and Bowser trying to chase on through. There's the recon drone coming in, and Dylan is most likely going to be forced to fight. Flash cut, there it is, landing over onto Dylan. Can he get a kill over onto Noelle is the question. Springtrap's going to carry him into the wall. Dylan, no, he's not going to be able to trade any.
Composition with 2 melees, that is very, very dangerous. You're going to have, yeah, I like this. Looking for a White Lily angle, possibly. I do like when melees identify their weaknesses and try to, try to cheat, but we do see Asterio maybe going for a flank play, so still looking to try to go for an unconventional angle, because if we just dash right into this, the taunt coming out from the 11 is huge. Bami getting dove on, but is going to be able to blink away. We do see the Nia's game with Tsubame Gaishi, the dive coming out after the flash cut. Flash cut's coming out, but we still have the 1-up. That's the strength of the Nia. Look at this. Oh my goodness, they tried so hard, but you still have the 1-up, and Asterio, I don't think you can.
I've seen this on YouTube. I've seen it on YouTube. Oh, okay,
we do have the respawn coming out for Dip and Dippy, but that just means that once the grip gets staggered, it's another just loss of timing. They still haven't gotten their calls in, as we see a fight breaking out in Police Station. And look at the damage coming out, actually. Gallants are getting really low. They're actually going to go down to the free at last from Hercules. A little bit of a Sicela gap going on. And we do see Song Sang-woo really overreaching. Alrighty then. Oh, the Spirit Arrow coming out. And now it actually looks like Team Trigger will get the better of this fight. Maybe J-Tank gonna pull himself and try to get a little more action, but a little bit of an overheat coming out from Song Sang.
They will try to get themselves out. Damage exchange wise is looking like it's in favor of Team Trigger, especially because bulk of the damage from Team Full Send and Percent was all sent over onto the Garnet, but J-Tank walking up a little bit too far. Wait a second, what are we doing here? Oh, the shield not going to be enough to knock him down, but the laser comes in and takes him away. Gallows are down too. Now Dylan's in a whole heap of trouble, but the health bars are low. The dodges are coming through, but he gets knocked into the wallet. Spot for this team to fight, but Fishy has been constantly walking up to some of these Wilsons without a care in the world. I'm just waiting for one where he gets pulled away from it. He's sitting up in the front side in comparison to the rest of his melee teammates. This is looking really risky for this team. But here we go, Energy Blast Field sent out from Fishy. We are all just disengaging. Sang is completely safe. FD good, taking dangerously low. Free at last, not going to take anybody down. But on the backside, Sang still in a whole heap of trouble. He can't run away from the Sua, and the Shukai can't keep him safe either. Hercules in a whole heap of trouble. He's about to get taken down, has to blink away from that Odyssey. Kadia trying to get the self-revive, but is it going to be enough? Fishy standing on the front. What are we doing, man? Down goes the trade. Neo is about to die, but they need to let the Kadia survive somehow. Try to buy the time. No, it's not gonna happen as FD Good clears that up. It's gonna be the EU side going into the final zone. Lower pace game in comparison to everything else. All 18 players alive. Hercules just being barely able to get out of that using the blink, but that's a 90-second cooldown that Team Locked In are going to try to take advantage of. I talked about small mistakes for Team Locked In being taken advantage of, the ones that Team Run It Up make. Seems like this is the chance to do it. Neospitter gonna get jumped on. He's gonna get brought back with the Surf Up as well. Neospitter gonna get taken down. The auto attacks are pumping though. S7ㅅSemi will jumping over the wall again! S7ㅅSemi! Dude! Bro! A long time now. They did a lot of their fighting in the first 2 days of the game. During day number 3, they were silent. During day 4, they were silent. Grabbing credits, grabbing transitions, all they were doing. Oh my god, the fight is pretty good. Energy Blast Field comes out. Is the damage exchange there? Yes, because Davis is already taken down. Rin's trying to do what they can. Does end up getting the trade over onto Bomby, but that's all they can get. The distance has already been made. Fishy sitting on the backside. There's a split with the Spark Nade. Laser doesn't land over. The auto attacks are there. They get to kill over onto Fishy. The dodge away from Rin! And Rin, with the camouflage, is able to juke away from FD Good. He just doesn't place a camera.
Because there's just so much burst, I don't know how much this shield matters, right? Like, if you get caught out, I think you're dead no matter if there's echoes of the earth, if there's Jignut shields coming out. The stat check is, and boom, there we go. Oh, wait.
Cleanse?
Wait, actually, the nullification coming out huge. Noelle is chasing way too far. You're taking way too much damage to this. Now Asterio, yeah, okay, unfortunate. You probably swapped to Deus and then suddenly the fight is over.
Oh,
but,
wait, unless...
Wait, duck down?
Oh,
Yeah, no.
He walked off.
Disaster.
He walked the wrong way.
Disaster. It's just a wallet check. And yeah, Rin is full build with an Inquisitor. So incredibly strong, and I think it's a good choice to follow up on the burst, not prioritizing that many cooldown rotations, instead prioritizing the ones that burst down. And this is pretty awful positioning, I'd have to say, for Team Trifecta, because you have to walk into an Adela team to get spacing. And Jignut is sitting on full rage, can send it at any point, but just deciding to posture, just let your Adela find the pick themselves, exclusive just to save Hashida. But now that Pure Rage uppercut full combo, so well played, great posturing from Locked In, not actually pulling the trigger too early and then locking on
YouTube. YouTube channel, add Return or Return game.
Return or Return game, shorts. Oh, sorry. I had
whoa,
something
whoa.
stuck in my throat. Whoa. Anyways, Homie trying to go for the turn with the 5 moments.
Homie?
Whoa. Wait, just wait a second. Beautiful. Thank you, Trigger.
Yes!
I am so glad somebody finally did this on stream that I can watch, is delay the death timer to tax the credits. Beautifully played.
Over on towards that team. Locked In gonna be struggling with it. Wild Tempest also down the Darko right now as well. Asterio sitting on single digits of timer themselves. Will get knocked down in just a second. Noelle also in hell. This might be another early wipe for Team Wild Tempest. They don't care though. On the other side, Dylan sitting on 10 seconds now, dropping down to single digits himself as well, getting slow, getting stunned. Parry is out as well. He needs to blink on out of there. The game world pretty good. Down goes Rin. Jignut in hell too. Down he goes as well. I don't know why we walked into it, guys.
Iterated by the blink pull coming out from the Lennox. Great engage coming out. And now a great engage coming from Exis. Really well played. Whoa, okay. Yeah, Nia is gaming for sure, I think. What was that?
I love playing the game.
That was really cool. He tried playing neutral against this comp. It doesn't work, right? We just learned this. So taking an unconventional route. So it was good for Neospitter to take that risk. Wasn't punished hard enough for committing that cooldown. And now the dive is on Samsung Woo. Is the Echoes of Earth going to be enough to kill out?
They couldn't
Look at
finish
that.
it.
Yeah, they couldn't finish it. And now the fight is basically over. I think all those cooldowns were committed. The blink coming out, or the, actually the Don Quixote. Oh my goodness, the dive is so deep. But again, Samsung Woo is doing a great job of staying alive. The dive coming out. The blinds are so high value at this point, though. Can Neospitter regroup with the team? Heroes. No, wait, no, you don't want this, Samsung. You don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this. Don Quixote coming out, kiting back as much as possible. Look at the timer. Look at the timer, though. The timer is going to go in favor of Team.
Oh, S7ㅅSemi!
Oh, Team Locked In, or Run It Up rather, does have the timer advantage, and Locked In has to keep running in now. But look at the blind. Look at that speed. No! Oh my goodness! And now Kira's trading with Lockney. Wait, no, the timer advantage. Just run. If Kira's runs away from the red, they actually won.
Oh, he gets interrupted. The floor.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good. They got blocked by.
No way! The Echoes of the Earth comes
goodness.
out, and that's gonna be down.
No! Oh my goodness! The last second bookmark and